Harness the power of networking. Do you want to advance your career to the next level? Networking can be a powerful tool to open opportunities and help you get ahead of the competition. In this chapter, you'll learn how to leverage the power of networking to open doors and build meaningful connections that can help you achieve your goals. You will learn the importance of having a strong network, the best strategies for making a good impression, and how to build and maintain relationships with your network. With this knowledge, you can maximize your career potential and make the most of every opportunity. Why networking is essential to unleash your career potential. Harness the power of networking. Networking is a fantastic way to open up new opportunities and build relationships with key influencers in your chosen field. This includes building relationships with others, exchanging information, and developing relationships. Networking has a variety of benefits that can greatly increase your chances of success. Building relationships with key influencers in your field can lead to potential partnerships, job opportunities, and even job offers. Building relationships with other people can also help you develop a larger network of connections that can prove to be very valuable in the future. There are also a few other types of networks you should know about. A professional network includes connections with individuals who are in the same industry or have similar interests. Social networking involves building relationships with people you already know, such as friends and family. Online networks exist on various social media and online platforms. Once you understand the importance of networking and the different types of networks available, you can identify and target the right people for your network. Researching industry events and joining relevant Facebook groups can help you find potential networks. When identifying potential contacts, consider factors such as their job title, experience, and other relevant qualities to help narrow down your choices. When attending a networking event or meeting someone for the first time, it's important to make a good first impression. Taking the time to practice conversation topics can help you feel more confident and better prepared to engage in meaningful conversations. To get the most out of a conversation, it's also important to ask the right questions. You should always ask open-ended questions related to the person's field, as well as questions specific to the person. Other areas to focus on when preparing for a networking event include dressing well, giving a good handshake, and listening attentively. Once you've identified the right people to network with, you can begin developing an effective communication strategy. To make the most of these networking opportunities, engaging in meaningful conversations, avoiding avoidable topics, and clearly communicating your goals and intentions are some of the best strategies for successful networking conversations. Listening carefully, asking follow-up questions, and being a good storyteller can also help facilitate a successful conversation. Networking can also be used to build mutually beneficial partnerships. It is important to define your goals and identify potential partners who can help you achieve them. Once you've identified the right individuals, you can begin building relationships with them by collaborating on projects, attending events, and more. It's important to build and maintain meaningful relationships with your network. Relationships based on trust, communication, and understanding will be the most successful and long-lasting. Expressing your gratitude by writing a thank you note or inviting someone to lunch are some ways to express your gratitude. You can also stay in touch with your network through social media, notifications, and attending industry events. It's also important to remember to always network honestly and show respect. Listening, not talking too much, and following up are the basics of networking etiquette. Don't just see networking as an opportunity to get something. Think of it as an opportunity to build meaningful relationships. Examples of behaviors to avoid when networking include talking too much or trying to win people. Showing respect can be done by asking permission and maintaining confidentiality. Finally, showing your network your value by sharing useful content or providing support can also help make your relationships more meaningful and successful. Harness the power of networking to create opportunities. Networking is one of the most powerful tools you can utilize to achieve your goals. By building strong relationships and exchanging information with the right people, you can create opportunities for yourself that you never thought possible. When it comes to networking, it's important to know who to target and how to build those connections. Identify potential networks. The first step in networking is identifying who you should target. Researching industry events such as conferences, meetings, and seminars is a great way to find potential networks. You can also join relevant Facebook groups and attend events hosted by local entrepreneurs or professionals. It is important to research who will be attending these events and make a plan of action before attending. What makes someone a good networking candidate? Not everyone is a good networking candidate. So, it's important to know who you should target. When looking for potential networks, you should consider their experience, connections, and location. When someone is in a high position, it can provide them with access to new resources and opportunities that can help them achieve their goals. Additionally, having field experience allows the individual to provide useful advice and insight to the industry. Networking event preparation. When attending a networking event, it's important to be prepared. Practice talking about yourself and your goals, so you can have more meaningful conversations when you meet new people. Also, make a list of questions you can ask to help you get the most out of the event. Remember to dress professionally and use a firm handshake. Make a strong first impression. In networking, it's important to make a strong first impression. Try to be polite, confident, and an active participant in the conversation. It is important to listen carefully and pay attention to the conversation. It's also important to think about how you can provide value to the other party. Be prepared to ask open-ended questions and talk about yourself and your experiences. Make a good impression on the other person and thank them for taking the time to talk to you. By taking the time to identify potential networks, prepare for networking events, and make a strong first impression, you can make the most of networking opportunities and open up new ones. Developing relationships with the right people can help you gain valuable insights and resources and get you closer to your goals. Effective communication strategies to make the most of networking opportunities. Networking is a key factor in achieving success. This can open up new opportunities and help you achieve your goals. By investing in networking and building meaningful relationships, you can build relationships with key people and make influential friends. To make the most of networking opportunities, it's important to develop an effective communication strategy. This includes knowing how to engage in meaningful conversations, as well as understanding and avoiding certain behaviors that can damage relationships. When engaging in conversation with a potential contact, it is important to listen actively. This means actively listening to what the other person is saying, taking notes, and asking thoughtful follow-up questions. You should also stay away from gossip. Focus on others and add your own opinions when relevant. It's important to be clear when communicating your goals and intentions. Explain what you want to achieve and what you are looking for. You should also talk about any relevant experience or skills that may help you achieve your goals. Creating a good conversation flow is essential to engaging in conversation. This means asking follow-up questions to keep the conversation going. Using storytelling and sharing your own experiences can be helpful. It is also important to focus on topics that are relevant to the other person, such as hobbies, lifestyle, and business goals. When networking, you should always be careful of your actions. Respect your friend and recognize how your words and actions can affect your relationship. Avoid behaviors such as talking too much, dealing with people on, and gossiping. Express your gratitude by writing a thank you note, inviting the contact to lunch, or introducing them to other contacts in your network. Networking is about building meaningful relationships. These relationships can help you find new opportunities and achieve your goals. To make the most of networking opportunities, you need to develop an effective communication strategy. Engage in meaningful conversations, clearly explain your goals and intentions. Utilize storytelling and stay away from inappropriate behavior. Thank your contacts and keep up with industry trends. With these strategies in place, you can leverage the power of networking to achieve your goals. Understanding the value of mutual partnerships. Establishing a mutual partnership can be very beneficial to both parties and can be a great way to take your business to new levels of success. Mutual partnership means two people or businesses working together to achieve each other's goals. This allows both parties to benefit from access to additional resources, new insights, and more.